Hey y'all. So, this is the Pretty Tarot YouTube channel. Welcome you guys. Happy New Year. This is the 2020 money, career, work, and finances forecast reading. And this is for the collective. I am going to do a Celtic cross. Therefore, this is going to be kind of extensive. So you guys go to the top right hand corner of the screen and click on the three dots there, and then click on the speed settings, and then click on either 1.5x or 2x so that you can see the entire reading in only half the amount of time. That's for those of you who are not watching live, because this is being recorded live, okay? So, I'm going to shuffle for the collective for finances and career for the forecast for 2020. And because this is for the collective, keep in mind, take what resonates and what does not, leave it exactly where it is, okay? Because this is going to cover so many different people with so many different energies. Personal readings, you're more likely to get a more 110% accurate information and insight for you in your energy. However, like I said, take what resonates and what doesn't, leave it where it is, you guys, okay? Now, otherwise, you guys, if you are having financial troubles, financial worries, any legal issues or situations, or any marriage problems or issues, please do not use this reading or my channel to solve any of your problems or to look for the answers. Go seek out a financial counselor at your bank or wherever you can find it. There are some that are out there for free. There are some that, work for nonprofits or whatever. And in some cases, you may need to hire one. But legal help, same thing. Seek out a professional lawyer, attorney, or whatever. Whatever it is you guys are going through, seek out professional help, okay? This reading is for entertainment purposes only. You are responsible for whatever decisions you make. However, you may find that you gain some actual valuable insight, but once again, you are responsible for whatever decisions that you make. Okay, I am not. This is for entertainment purposes only. And I feel like I have to say that because in 2020 and leaving out of 2019, a lot of people weren't taking a lot of accountability in 2019 when, issues would happen. And in 2020, we're not doing that. Okay, you guys? We're going to take accountability. So once again, I'm still shuffling because I've been doing so many different readings this past, couple weeks. I want to get that energy fresh in there. I don't want anything from any other readings. Money, finances, work, career for the collective for 2020. And that'll be the final shuffle for this, and then I'll go ahead. Put that back there like that. I'm taking a nice sigh there. I feel kind of, it's been a long day. I'm tired. Okay. Cards ain't going there. Anyway, I still want to do this though. All right, you guys. What's going on for the collective? What's going on for the collective? Oh, all right. That usually does not happen. Where? There. All right. And then, there we go. Interesting. All right, you guys. So, for the collective 2020 financial forecast, you guys got the Five of Swords. So, this is a different Five of Swords than what you guys used to seeing because it's from my whimsical tarot deck. Forgive the chip polish. But anyway, this Five of Swords is all about somebody coming through and they're deciding to charm and lead some very innocent people in a certain direction. But they're doing so because the townspeople, here they inquired that they needed help in leading these people, But after a while, they start to question, is this person that they hired leading them in the right direction? So I kind of feel like there's two narratives here for you guys. The first narrative is some of you, you may be trying to hire someone professional to handle your money, your finances, or help guide you along your career. Or you may be trusting someone to lead here somewhere at work, or, like I said, your career, finances, whatever. Maybe with investing your money, but, you're not sure if they're really doing what they're supposed to be doing or if they're not. You're not sure if they're really working in your best interest or favor if they're not. You know what I'm saying? It's just questionable what they're doing. Maybe someone could be doing this to you, questioning what you're doing and if you're leading right, or if you're handling things right, or if you are professional enough, you know what I'm saying, or if they can trust you to do the job or to get the job done, okay, and how you want to get the job done. That is some of you in regards to your money, career, finances, work, or whatever in this year. Now, the other narrative, the second narrative for others of you, though, is that you guys just want to get whatever it is that you really want without having to go through a bunch of changes and fight for it. So you guys could be wanting to win without really having to battle. You know what I'm saying? You guys could really feel like you just deserve to get what you want and not have to go through a bunch of changes for it, which I totally get. Okay. So what may be, influencing this is the Three of Cups. Either you guys, there's too many people involved in this situation or in the scenario, or, too many, just too many people involved. You know what I'm saying? Too many hands on something. You know what I'm saying? Or you guys are, and maybe that's the reason why you guys don't, either you don't trust the situation involving the work, career, money, financial, whatever, or they don't trust you because there's too many people involved in the situation. There's a crowd. Otherwise, this is just, you guys just want to win, okay? You want to win. You want to have something to just celebrate, okay? You may want that promotion, okay? And you just want it without having to go through a bunch of changes, or you just want to level up, period, in this sector of your life, money, finances, career, work, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to have to deal with the hassles, maybe because you feel like you done been through enough, you feel like it's time to level up in the year 2020. But you may not feel like you need to go through a bunch of changes to be able to do so. Hanging over the situation, you guys, you got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like you guys are deciding or feeling like you want to open up to the possibilities here in order to be able to achieve this, leveling up and not really having to go through, too many changes or whatever. You guys are choosing to open up. You may be also choosing to let go of something that you were holding on so tight to that you may feel has been, so valuable. For others of you, this is about, being willing to release that money and put it where it really belongs, investing that money in a way that it could possibly pay off for you. And being willing to do so in ways that you may have not been willing to before. A lot of times people, they want to see their money grow. They want to see their career grow. They want to, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times people aren't always willing to expand and open up to the possibilities, or they're not willing to put the money in that may be required because they may be fearing they're going to lose it. And a lot of times people want to hold on to what they have because out of fear, of not having enough or losing it. But in this case, in 2020, you guys you're looking at, you want to open up to possibilities, okay? You're willing to take and spend money to gain money in terms of investment, whatever that may be. That could be spending the money to go back to school. That could be literally willing to put your money into some sort of investment fund or stock or something, or whatever this may be, you know, or just opening it up to looking at different avenues, looking at different career options, looking at different places to work, different locations to move to in order to find, you know, either better employment or whatever, or looking at maybe even the possibility of starting your own business for some of you guys. Take what resonates and what doesn't, leave it where it's at, you know. But what's underlying the situation, you guys, with the Six of Swords here, okay, you guys really want to cast your net and capture your dreams. You know what I'm saying? You guys really want to, you know, achieve those goals. You really want to just cast your net and see what you catch. You know what I'm saying? So some of you guys are really wanting to put out your resumes. You know what I'm saying? Fill out as many applications as possible. Inquire, network, and see what actually what opportunities that you may gain. Okay. Some of you, it's just going to be about moving forward or moving, period. Okay. You know, in the past of the situation here, and this could have been in 2019 or whatever, you guys may have been seeing a change of luck, or you were just desiring a change of luck, or just literally desiring to move forward. In the first half of the year, between, you know, now, we're in the month of January right now as I'm doing this reading, all the way up until June, and you guys allow time to really see how this really plays out for you guys. This is the Eight of Cups, though. So either you guys, I mean, this is two different narratives once again, because this is my whimsical tarot. So it gives a slightly different interpretation than traditional, but I like to give both the traditional and what's here. Okay. So with the whimsical tarot here, this is just basically saying, you guys, something is going to kind of, I don't want to say it's going to throw you off, or it's going to be a reason for you to feel a cause of concern. Some of you, you might get a slight scare in terms of, but I feel like it's not a scare that is realistic, or it's a fear in some form that it may be even a hesitation is what I'm hearing. But it's not necessarily something you really need to be afraid of, or anything you need to really run from. Okay. But it may cause you to hit a wall, or you guys may feel like you are hitting a wall in regards to where you feel you are, or where you feel you're at in regards to your jobs, career, money, and finances. Okay. You, like, you know, you may find that for some reason you just can't seem to level up the way you want to, either as fast as you want to, or where you know, reach where you really want to go in terms of the goals you want to obtain. Okay. Maybe some of you feel like you can't get out of this, whatever it is, and maybe it's a job you can't quite get out of yet that you may feel trapped in, or something, or some sort of contract, or some financial situations, whatever that may be. Some of you may just hit a wall with your finances, and it may cause you a little bit of a scare or concern, you know. For others of you, it's going to be more so, you guys, you may just feel like the situation just is not enough. It's not what you need. It's not what you want. And you're really going to be looking at just moving on and moving forward to find better. Okay. So you guys, for some of you, you know, that first half of the year, you're just going to be moving on, because you just feel like this is just not what you need. It's not what you want. You're not really feeling fulfilled in the money, work, career, financial sector. Okay. In your concerns, you guys got the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay. So you guys are concerned about the fact that, you know, you don't want to bury your head in the sand. You want to really look at things for the way they really are. You want to be realistic here. And you don't, but at the same time, you don't want to, like I said, you want to open up to possibilities too. You don't want to be so guarded or fearful about what it is you can do, or the possibilities of where you can go. You know what I'm saying? In regards to really seeing opportunities that can help you really, like I said, improve or level up or find your actual happiness and fulfillment or goals that you want to reach in regards to money, career, and finances. Okay. Now, that is the narrative for some of you. For others of you, your concern is going to be is that, and this is, like I said, this is going to be slightly different for all you guys. You're concerned that you're good. Some of you feel like you're not going to really need to I feel like some of you feel like you don't really need any guidance. You don't really need any professional um it you don't need a professional advisor. You don't need the guidance or your insight. And I feel like that's for those of you who are looking at investments, those of you who are looking at um what you can do with your money, where you can put your money. Some of you may feel like you don't need to deal with any financial advisors or anything like that. And I feel like that comes back to the Five of Swords that you guys had here before. But this particular Five of Swords, like where you guys are questioning if you're really being guided the way you really need to be, or if you're being either taken advantage of or just being misled. And I kind of understand and get that because from what I know of, some people who have dealt with financial advisors and whatnot, they didn't always feel like their financial advisor was really guiding them in the direction that they really need to go into in regards to how they invest their stock, if they need to sell, or if they need to, buy more stock, or if they need to just go ahead and, expand their portfolio in other ways. I know some people, they feel like their financial advisor caused them to lose out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thanks for the like. So I feel like that is the other narrative that some of you guys are kind of like concerned, like, well, you know what? I don't think I need to deal with, you know what I'm saying, a financial advisor, because they're probably not going to guide me the way I need to, or you may feel like they're not doing so. Okay. For some of y'all, that's going to be like a boss or somebody over a project at work or something, and you just don't trust that they're really guiding things the way they need to, or they may be treating you that way, like you don't know what you're doing. But, you just kind of feel like you don't really need that. So, outside influence of the situation, you guys, this is the Four of Wands in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. So the outside influence of the situation is some of you guys may not be feeling like you're really having a lot of success or a lot of victory here, or like you are finding the stability or the security that you're seeking in regards to money, finances, careers. Oh, thanks for the likes. I got another like. Yay. So, yeah. So you guys may kind of feel like, once again, like you need to move forward or you need to move on to other opportunities for that very reason. In your challenges here, and you guys got 3 cards that came out for your challenges, okay, when I was doing the shuffling earlier, because sometimes when I pull cards, more than one will come with the other. So for challenges, you guys, wow, goodness grief, y'all got the Lovers card here twice, okay, twice, which is like, wow. And you have the Empress, okay. So in the challenges for you guys in 2020 with the finances, money, career, whatever, I really feel like you guys definitely, you have some serious, like, like some really serious dreams or goals here. Some, like you have some real visions of what it is that you want. You know what I'm saying? Really good, strong visions, but it's like you guys really need to decide, because I feel like you guys have some options. You have some options here. You can go one way or the other with this. You can go in one direction or another, one path or another. You have one option or another. So it could be, you know, a particular career option or a particular career goal or something. Some of you may be feeling like you could go to another location or another company, or go with another company if it's like in, you know, regards to you doing financial investment or whatever. Whatever the case is, and I'm also hearing something about somebody's portfolio, but whatever the case is, you guys have choices and options, but you have a decision you need to make, you know, and that's going to be a challenge for you guys. Making the right choice or the right decision. Now, one thing, one path, or one direction, or one option may be something completely different from the other, which is why this might be a little difficult. Whereas for others of you, it's going to be something completely new, something completely different, something you haven't even done before but may want to try. Others for you, this is going to be more of a familiar choice that you may be more comfortable with. Okay, so one may have a slight more risk than the other, whereas the other, you know, you kind of know where, you know, what your options are here, how you can work with this or whatever. But is it much of the same, you know? And that could cause you to just wonder, what choice do I really make here? I need to decide, you know? Because you guys really, really want to see things come to fruition. You really want to see your efforts pay off. You really want to see your investments pay off. But you guys also have a lot of responsibilities as well. And I mean, you guys got so many responsibilities that it probably could be like, you know, a challenge to really know how can you balance these things, how can you manage them, but at the same time it's like you have a lot of I feel like you have a lot of options here to weigh out. Okay, so I guess I feel like knowing what you want to do, but it's still a good thing because I feel like you guys got a lot of options, but you have to weigh some things out. You have responsibilities. You got to weigh some things out. Like I feel like for you guys, the challenges is the pros and the cons. What's going to work better for you? And then you're going to be maybe perhaps a little indecisive because whatever these, you know, choices or options are for you guys, they're very contrastingly different, you know. So it's going to be hard to do the comparison of the two, you know, or more than one option or whatever. In your expectations, you guys, here in 2020, you have the Knight of Swords here, okay, in reverse. So this is telling you that you guys are kind of, you're not expecting to make any plans. You guys are not, you guys don't feel like you need to plan anything. For some of you, that's the narrative for some of you. Like you guys may not feel like you need to plan this or plan that or plan anything. You may not feel like you need to be even strategic about this, or like you need to go over any ideas or come up with any ideas. And I don't know if this is because you don't want to do the work or if it's because you kind of already feel like you have it figured out. For others of you, you expect to take your time. You are in no rush. You don't expect to rush into anything, no matter what it is, no matter what the choice is or the decision. You kind of expect to take your time is the narrative for others of you. Okay, you guys take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Now, in the second half of the year, you guys, second half of the year, I got 3 cards to pop up for this one when I was pulling. You got the King of Pentacles, okay? You have 8 of Wands, and you have 5 of Cups, okay? So, you guys really, this is either an earth sign here influencing your situation, either someone with earth in their chart, you know, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or you guys are taking on this energy. But I'm glad this is in the upright because this obviously means that if it is a person influencing your situation, they are positive, okay? They're not in the negative energy. If this is the energy you're taking on, this is definitely positive energy. A King of Pentacles is secure. They're stable. They're financially in a very good position. They have money. They have invested well, you know. They have managed their money well and managed their finances well. Even if they are not rich, they still know how to take whatever they have and stretch it so much to the point where you wouldn't even know, you know, you wouldn't even know any different, because they still manage to live a good, solid, secure life because they're very responsible, they're very disciplined. Okay. They could also be frugal, you know, meaning, you know, they know when to spend their money and when not to waste it, you know. They know what's necessary, what isn't. They could have a business as well, so they could be a business owner. They could very well be a manager. They also possibly could be a father figure here, you know, for some of you guys. They're very nurturing, and they're not wasteful. They tend to look after others, and they tend to be able to advise others as well. So this could be you guys taking on this energy, or this is someone with that energy, if they are not an earth sign, that holds influence here in a situation. So either you guys are taking on that energy in the second half of the year, or someone with that energy is coming in to influence this sector of your life, the money, finances, career, for you guys. Okay. Because it looks like here things don't appear to be taking off, or it appears like maybe you're not hearing some sort of communication about things that you're hoping to take off in some form. Interesting enough, with the Five of Cups in reverse, you guys don't have any regrets here. You guys do not feel like you have taken any loss. And I feel like it's because you guys realize, I feel like you guys are wise here in the second half of the year. Like you have an understanding that there is an ebb and flow with everything. I feel like you guys also understand there's timing with everything. But I also feel like you guys realize that you still have opportunity regardless of when that opportunity comes. Okay? I also feel like you guys are in a good position in the second half of the year. Okay? And I say this because even when a rainy day presents itself for any reason, I feel like you guys are going to be prepared. Because I'm looking at the fact that the one thing that you guys need to know about the King of Pentacles, oh, they have plenty saved for a rainy day. A King of Pentacles has money stored up, or they have some sort of resources. Okay. A King of Pentacles, even when it comes to like jobs and career, if someone were to let a King of Pentacles go, I guarantee you they're going to rebound because they have already been putting in their applications and their resumes elsewhere. So they were, you know, they're likely to rebound fast. And also because they have good skill and good experience and good knowledge and leadership skills, they're an easy candidate to get picked up by another company, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. They also very resourceful, so they know how to take whatever skills and experience they have and start their own business and their own enterprise. Like a King of Pentacles is a hustler, not a hustler in a negative way, but a King of Pentacles in the upright, and this is in the upright, a King of Pentacles is never going to be broke and out, down and out. They're always going to be fine. Okay. They're also very grounded and humble. So they also 9 times out of 10 have, like I said, resources and people that they probably have networked with that they can go to when they need another door for them to open. And I feel like that is either somebody you guys know, or in this second half of the year that's going to influence your situation for things to work out for you, or this is just your energy that you just take on in the second half of the year. So I feel like you guys are going to be fine one way or another. Okay? You're not going to have any regrets regardless. I feel like if you guys put yourselves out there for another job, you know, like if you put your resumes out, regardless if you hear anything back or not in the second half of the year, you're still going to be fine. You guys are still going to understand that you have opportunity You're not going to feel like you're in a position, like some sort of dire position that you just can't find yourself in the position that you want to be in. You're going to be able to find yourself in a better position. You know what I'm saying? In some form. And it's kind of what I feel like. So that's a good thing. For the outcome, once again, I feel like this is the same energy. You guys got the Four of Cups in reverse. The Four of Cups in reverse. Okay. This is someone who realizes what they have. They have gratitude. Okay. They're not, this is somebody who it's just it's like an energy of appreciation. It's an energy of understanding and recognizing where you're at, where you've been, and still realizing where you're going. If this was in the upright, I would be disappointed, because in the upright, the Four of Cups is someone who is disappointed, they're bored, and they may be missing out on opportunities because they're too busy dwelling over the opportunities they already have, or the things they already have, period, the blessings they already have, and not, really being able to appreciate that they're still blessed, they're still in a good position, and therefore, that's a loss for them. You know what I'm saying? But in reverse, exact opposite. You guys have much appreciation and gratitude, and you realize that you're still in a good position, okay? Or you're going to find yourself in a good position. Like, to me, it's a positive outlook, okay? So I feel like whenever the opportunity does present itself, you guys are going to be able to see it. You're not going to miss out on it, because you're not going to be sitting there, dwelling and, being distracted by anything to the point where you can't realize, oh, great opportunities here. Let me go ahead and take that. Now, let me go ahead and shuffle for other factors that may be possible for you guys in 2018. Why did I say 2018? 2020 year. Where is my head at? I'm getting, you know what? Nothing that comes out of my mouth is ever an accident when it comes to readings. So the fact that I said 2018, there is something in 2018 for somebody that's going to come back and present itself as an opportunity now. Okay? So there may have been some sort of opportunity that you guys may have had in your job, career, or financial, money sector that maybe you weren't so sure about it before. But it's going to come back, and this may be the reason why, like I said, you guys may struggle with, some decisions, but I feel like it's going to come back and present itself, whatever it is. You guys have the physical body card here. That's the Gaia card. You also have truth. Okay? So, obviously, you guys are going to come into your own truth here, your own realization. I feel like of what success means to you. That's one thing. Okay? And that's very crucial, important when it comes to looking at your money, your career, your finances. Understanding what it is that you really want, and understanding you know what I'm saying, like, that you don't need to look for anything for superficial reasons. You don't need to dwell on anything that you think you may have or not have. Like, I mean, I guess the best way I can explain it is understanding what is important to you, so that you're not wasting any time or any energy on anything that may not serve you. Okay? But some of you, others of you, it's going to be truth in that there may be something that you guys may find out in 2020 that is going to, I feel like, change everything for you when it comes down to your money, career, and your finances. Like, some of you guys, I feel like, and I'm going with this intuitively at this point now, I feel like some of you are going to find out some information, like, let's say if you're investing in stock or something, or investing in some kind of mutual funds, whatever it is, You guys are going to discover some information probably about whatever this is you're investing in that is going to help you make clearer decisions in regards to your investments. Others of you, you're going to find out truth about maybe the job, or maybe you're going to realize some truth about your career, or your purpose in life, and that's going to change everything for you. Like, it's going to be a game changer. You know what I'm saying? It's going to kind of help shed some light to kind of help you figure out what you need to do, and and where you need to go. And maybe that might be the reason why you guys you're not gonna have too much concern about where, like, if you need some sort of like I said, if you need a financial advisor or not, or if you need some sort of guidance or leadership otherwise in certain sectors of your jobs, money, career, and finances. Okay, and you guys allow time as well for these 2020 predictions or forecasts or whatever to kind of like show you what you need to see. But physically here, I feel like you guys are going to be doing pretty good otherwise in the 2020 year. Okay, so I kind of feel like some of you are going to be doing like well in terms of like you'll be able to see it manifest physically. Like, you really be able to see the benefits. Like, some of you will literally be able to get that home that you want. So maybe you want a better home or a better car, or maybe you want to see your account grow, your investments really go. Like, you're going to get to actually see that, what I'm saying, manifest itself in the physical realm. I feel like you guys are also going to get to enjoy life more. Okay, and I also feel like you guys are going to take on a more healthier approach to your money, finances, and career sector of your life. Okay, I'm just going to get one more here for ooh, it's hot in here. Turn my heater down. Okay, interesting. Okay. Oh. Now what's funny is the denial card fell out on the truth card here. Okay, but more in a leaning this kind of direction way. I always pay attention to positions of cards, the way they fall out, how they fall out, where they fall out, because it intuitively says everything. Okay. Now the truth, when it does present itself in this year, in regards to your money, jobs, career, and finances, I feel like you guys you're gonna want to lean towards, not wanting to see certain things, but you're gonna need to make sure, because I feel like it's gonna interfere with some of the dreams you guys may want to capture, and it's gonna maybe cause delays with you moving forward to some extent. Okay, or feeling like you can move forward. However, do not sit in denial in any form. Allow yourselves to see exactly what it is you're seeing. Okay, you may not necessarily like it, but it's going to help you. It's going to help you so that you're not going to end up making any mistakes or doing anything that you're going to regret. Okay, whatever it is you choose to do in your jobs, career, money, financial sectors of 2020, be willing to investigate, do your research. Any truth, any details that come out, even if it's something that you may want to turn a blind eye to, or you may not want to 100% acknowledge because it's going to possibly slow your plans down to move forward, or it may put a dent in what you think it is that you want, or what it is you think looks like a good option. Trust me, in the long run, it's going to pay off for you to acknowledge it, pay attention to it, see it for what it is, because it's going to cause you to end up not regretting anything, not making unnecessary mistakes and errors, and being able to find yourself in a more stable position, period. Okay? Yeah. Make sure though, you guys, that you do save up for a rainy day though. But I feel like you guys will, because like I said, I keep focusing on that with the King of Pentacles. Usually I don't stare that hard at his money stash, but this dude got a serious money stash here on the side. Meaning he's been preparing for whatever. And I feel like in the second half of the year, you guys are going to be prepared for whatever, so that you're not caught off guard. Let me see what other factors come up for you guys in 2020. Wow, that's like, I didn't want that many cards to come up. But let's see what's going on. Interesting. Whoa, goodness. Yeah, well, 5 cards pop out. You guys are going to handle situations gracefully this year in 2020 with your finances, career, and money. That's good. But you guys may need to be careful about the lack of discipline. Be careful about that. Watch out for that in the year of 2020, okay? I feel like you guys will find that you'll get to enjoy the fruits of your labor is what I'm hearing. You will get to do some more of the finer things in life, or get to really enjoy some things in life. But at the same time, make sure you guys are not indulging too much, because like I said, you guys do have that discipline card there in reverse, and you need to be careful about that, and I feel like this graceful card here, this is someone who they learn to be they learn to be more what's the word I'm looking for? There's a word that I'm looking for. They just learn how to carry themselves in different situations, okay? Like they learn how to not overindulge. Like this person that's really graceful, she's not overindulgent. She's not aggressive. She's not, she doesn't allow herself to get carried away. And make sure you guys do the same in this year of 2020 when it comes to how you handle your money, finances, jobs, and careers, okay? You guys also have, this is my intuition card in reverse, okay? And I feel like this is because this is like feeling out of element here, or feeling like you're out of your element or something to some degree. You guys need to work on your discernment. You need to work on your discernment when it comes to your jobs, money, career, and your finances, so that you can kind of know what it is that you need to do, especially when it comes to making decisions. Work on learning to trust your instincts. Work on learning to trust your intuition. Work on developing stronger discernment. Even if that, means you need to sit, be quiet, meditate, be still. Pray for stronger discernment, because that's going to help you guys a whole lot in this sector of your life, and just overall in life, period, especially in the year of 2020. The good news is you guys avoid any major storms. Okay, so that kind of definitely confirms here what I've already been seeing. No matter what happens here, if something doesn't take off the way you guys hope it to, if something gets delayed for any reason, you guys are not going to find yourselves in a bad position. Okay, no matter what comes through, you're not going to find yourselves in a bad position. What other factors are coming up? Cards pollen everywhere. Moon card sideways. So once again, this is confirming you guys, you need to make sure that you get in tune with your intuition. You also need to make sure that you do investigate things, that you do look into things, okay? That you do definitely do your research, but definitely for anything that you do this year in regards to your money, your jobs, career, your finances, make sure that you kind of take the time to really feel out the situation, okay? Because your intuition is going to matter. And I kind of see that you guys may, like I said again, kind of struggle with that in terms of your inner guidance, you know, intuitively or spiritually. But I don't feel like that's going to be impossible for you guys to do. I just feel like that's just going to be something for you guys to work on, like a challenge in this year. So, you know, don't be afraid. Just take the challenge. Just take it, you know, because it's only going to benefit you to work on that. Yeah. Because once again, I feel like you guys are going to have an opportunity to really look at how you can avoid disaster and how you can explore. You know what I'm saying? Explore new territory, explore new options, explore new locations and things, and explore how you can move forward. But I feel like a lot of it's going to tie back into making sure that you choose to look at the facts, you choose to do your research, you choose to do your due diligence here. And if you see something that don't quite look right, if you're feeling misguided by someone else, make sure you go within to see, you know, and like I said, do your research, but also go within, use your own intuition, because it's going to speak loud to you. I know you guys want, you know, you want your dreams, you want your goals, you want to level up, you want to capture your dreams or whatever and stuff, you want to move forward, but don't be too eager to move forward to the point where it leads to destruction. Okay, but I feel like you guys can avoid that, and you're going to get to avoid that because, like I said, I'm looking at second half of the year, you're not going to have nothing to regret. You're going to still feel like you have opportunity. You're going to still feel like you have something to look forward to. And you're going to have much gratitude as the outcome. You're not going to be missing out on any opportunities. But I feel like it, once again, it ties back into your ability to kind of feel out the situation and, you know, trust your own guts and your instincts, you know, but also be willing to look at the hard facts and the truth, especially when it presents itself or when you discover something, so that you can make the wisest choice and decisions. Yeah, there we go. Other factors here. You got forgiveness in reverse, so this is telling me that you guys are willing to let bygones be bygones and press forward. Okay, you're not going to be worried about anything. Even if you felt like, there was an opportunity that was given to someone else, or if you feel like somebody double-crossed you or somebody betrayed you in any form. Not saying this is what will happen, but I'm just kind of just speaking on this. There's something that you're not going to let it be a hang up for you in 2020. You're not going to let it be a distraction or a deterrence to you still realizing that, hey, you still have opportunity here. Hey, you're still doing fine. Hey, you're still blessed. Hey, you know, blessed, not stressed. You know what I'm saying? In 2020. And realizing you still got plenty of opportunity here to take things, you know, where you'd like to take them and go where you'd like to go. And not really caring about keeping up with the Joneses, keeping up with anybody. You got renewal. And I feel like this is peace of mind as well for the 2020 year in finances, job, career, and work. But you have renewal, so I feel like you have an opportunity to like redeem yourself, or opportunity to make that fresh start that you really want to make. And I feel like some of you guys are going to literally take the opportunity to like meditate. You know what I'm saying? Meditate and just like, you know, restore. And but I feel like you guys are going to have much gratitude. Okay. You're going to see the seasons change. You're going to see a lot of things change, but you're going to realize, hey, you're still standing and you're still doing great. You're still doing great because you were prepared. You were prepared and you're willing to, you know, let the chips fall where they may. No need to worry. See what I'm saying? No need to worry. Let's get more from here. Remain positive. And I know you guys are going to remain positive. I know you guys are going to, like, not worry about anything because it just shows in the cards. What other, let me see. Now, moving past insight, advice. Shuffle one more last time. I want one to pop. I like when the cards pop. What advice can I get for the 2020 collective for money, career, finances? There you go. I love them when they just fall on out. Okay. You guys got the Lover's card for the third time. Okay. So it's definitely pointing out, I feel like important relationships in the, you know, job, work, career, money sectors for you guys. But the Lover's card is usually about weighing out your decisions. The Lover's card also points out to your passions. You know, what are you passionate about? Okay. Anyway, weigh your decisions, you guys. Weigh your decisions. You have the, what is this, the Eight of Fires. That's the Eight of Wands. Four of Cups. You got the Four of Cups again. Okay. Except this time I'm going to read it in the upright for the advice. So, you guys make sure. Where's my other cards here? Make sure that even in the face of adversity, and I feel like everyone occurs some kind of adversity at some point in any sector of life. Just make sure that, once again, you remain positive, you don't worry, and that you understand and realize that you have opportunities regardless. Even if you think there's something that, you know, somebody may have misled you, or someone may have deceived you or did something that was in their best interest and not yours. Do not allow that to make you feel like you've taken a loss, or that you have a need to have any regrets, or that you're missing out on the opportunity. Okay? Because dwelling in any form can cause you to miss opportunity, and it can cause you to, it can put you like in a very negative mindset, which could therefore, you know, cause you to like manifest negative self-fulfilling prophecies. So you don't want to do that. But like I said, I feel like you guys are gonna, you know, I feel like you guys are gonna be level. I feel like for some reason you guys are gonna be very, very level-headed and level-minded and balanced enough to be wise enough to understand, you know, you take the good with the bad, and that you're still doing fine. Blessed, not stressed. With the Eight of Fire, though, that's pointing out that something will come through. Something will take off, okay? At some point in this year of 2020. So even when something looks like it's not going anywhere or it's not moving, pay attention to the fact that just because something is not going where you want it in the timing that you want it, doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It will require patience. Like too many were coming out. Dang, why they gotta fall? Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. This is a true opportunity here. Okay. Your passions that you guys carry is going to propel the universe to deliver those blessings to you. Okay. So keep your eye on the prize. And you have focused intention. You guys are being told, once again, keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. And you're on the right path here, okay? In 2020, you're going to be on the right path, okay? It's pointing out to you, keep doing what you're doing. Crap, that's... Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. A whole deck of my other cards just fell over there on the side, but I'm not going to sweat it, you know? I'll pick them up when it's all over with. So remember, you guys, even when things look like I said before, like they're not going your way, keep your eye on the prize and try not to worry. Stay positive. Save for a rainy day, guys. If you hadn't already, do so, because that's going to make all the difference for you guys with whatever happens, okay? It's not to say that you guys are going to incur some really messed up stuff this year, but I do kind of feel like when you go to like cast your net here, like I said, to try to capture your dreams, your goals, or whatever it is for 2020 in your jobs, career, in your financial sector or whatever, though there may be some opportunities present themselves, there's going to be some things that are going to take a while to, you know, like it may feel like it's delayed, or it may feel like it's going to take a while to show up. And because of that, you guys need to be prepared for that. But it's showing the second half of the year that you guys are going to be prepared. So make sure, you know, that, you know, you are prepared or whatever, the way it's predicting, so that you won't be stressed and worried and, you know, feeling any kind of way. Because whatever it is you need is going to come through. Whatever it is you seek is going to come through. But, wow, there's a lot more of these that fell out. The timing is not going to be the timing that you think is going to happen. You have, say, I'm sorry, sideways, but I feel like this is more so like, this is open dialogue. This is a need for open communication, open dialogue, and a need to be sincere and honest with yourself, others, or for somebody else to be the same way. But this is advice for you guys, okay? Give more, okay, whatever that could mean for you guys in this situation, okay? This will make more sense to you guys as you go along through the situation. Part of this advice I'm feeling like for some of you is just going to mean be open, be sincere with yourself and others, but definitely with yourself. And when it comes to giving more, be willing to invest more into understanding that what you put in a situation is what you get back out. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking to, like I said, make money, sometimes you have to spend money. You know, you can't be running around and skimping and being cheap if you're trying to do something like, you know, business or investments. However, like I said, you know, you guys um, do your research though. Do your research so you can make the most wise decision when it comes to what you need to give more of in terms of how much you need to give and where and when. Use your discernment as well. But start anew. This should be in the upright because the device is always read in the upright. Start anew. This is like the second card that indicated you had another card. Yeah, you had the renewal card. So you also had that renewal card earlier and you got start anew. So you guys have an opportunity to start something fresh, whether you need to reboot something that you already have been doing, or you may need to seek a whole new different path. But start anew and renewal is usually like going back to the drawing board to kind of refresh something that you already did, or to figure out where you went wrong so you can kind of like either correct it or find a better approach to it or whatever. Now there was one that fell on the floor. I'm going to pick it up before I forget it fell there. You know what, I'm going to leave it. Keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. I'm trying to think, is that all that? Yeah, that's it. This is your last card. So keep an open mind, you guys. Your ideal opportunity, or whatever this is you deem to be success for you, or whatever this is you really want, it may differ from your usual expectations or what it is you deem to be what you feel is going to be successful or work out for you. Okay, so keep an open mind. And that is your reading, you guys, for 2020 forecast for your financial, career, jobs, and money sector. Now, you guys, if you are dealing with like some financial or legal situations, keep in mind that make sure you do your due diligence. If you need to seek out professional advice in those areas of your life, please do so. If there's somebody you're dealing with in terms of a financial advisor or something, or a legal advisor, and you do not trust that they're doing what's in your best interest, and trust me, this happens sometimes, you know. When I bought my house, you know, my agent did some underhanded things, you know, because he was looking at what he was getting out of the whole ordeal, you know, and that can happen sometimes. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I still have gratitude. I'm blessed with my house, but at the same time, I'm still looking at some things that, you know, it didn't quite, you know, go the way I would have liked it to have gone, or some things that got overlooked that, you know, would have mattered. But whatever the case is, you know, I actually could have made a different choice and maybe got a different agent. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We live and we learn. But I'm telling you guys, make sure if you don't feel comfortable with whatever it is, or you don't trust someone's direction, you know, it's okay to look at it. Don't turn a blind eye, because if you do, the moment you do, that's the moment you can find yourself at a disadvantage or whatever. So, and that is what came up in your reading. So I'm going to finish picking up the rest of all these cards that fell off the floor. Peace, you guys. And I check out all the other readings on the channel if you haven't checked them out. And I wish you guys many blessings and prosperities in the new year. Happy New Year. Peace.